Alright, we just made our group. I have no idea if I'm gonna make these videos, but I'm gonna start recording as if I am gonna make videos on this anyways. I didn't tell any of the guys that I'm gonna be doing this, so what's been going on? We got four of us. We got the Chish Kebab, Jim Bowler, Jim Spooky, and we just made another one just in case anybody wants to join later on. And then I'm Jing 404. We just started, just fresh off of Tutorial Island. I think what I'm gonna do, most people start off by like stealing from people and stuff, but I'm gonna start off a little bit differently. And I'm gonna hopefully get some good RNG. And we're gonna go do the Halloween event. And that's how I'm gonna start off. Oh my god, I'm under attack. I'm just trying to do the Halloween event and this goblin came in. Somebody let him in. I gotta be careful. I only have one piece of bread and one shrimp. Okay, I don't know which tree it is, but I know there's a tree that hits me, so I'm a little bit afraid. And I also don't know how to get out of the Draenor Manor. But I gotta go get the chair for this Halloween event. Okay, I was able to get out. I have a little bit of a plan of what I'm gonna do. I just cooked it up last night when we figured we were gonna make the group today. I'm just gonna prioritize Hunter early. Oh my, that was the tree! Oh no! I'm under attack! I only have bread and shrimp. Please get out of here. Okay. Now, as long as I don't get mugged on my way past, I think this will be quest complete. But anyways, I think my plan is to try to get at least 75 Hunter for Moonlight Moss. That's like my earliest goal that I'm going to be going for, but I was cooking it up, labbing it up last night, and there's a few other things that I want to do like before I can just strictly grind out Hunter, so that's what I'll be working towards. And honestly, if 75 Hunter doesn't feel that bad, then I might actually try to go for 83, and then I can get Dragon Bones and Amulets of Glories from Dragon Imps for the team. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, okay. Can grab whatever I want. Alright, what is peak fashion here, guys? Definitely these witches boots, right? Gotta be. And then I'd say probably the Banshee top and bottom. And then honestly can't go wrong with the H-Ween. Oh my god. Tell me that that wasn't worth it. Go on and tell me. Alright, but actually while we're here, I'm gonna quickly grab out 25 coins from this bank. Alright, I bought all the jugs of wine. I got 5 coins left just because I want like shears for sheep shear, and I don't know if I need anything for like cook's assistant or anything. I'm still free to play, but pretty soon on my little plan that I have here, I'm gonna have to switch off of that. I wonder, can I grab a backpack from this guy in free to play? Oh yeah, you can. You can get a free backpack. I'll take that for sure. Alright, here we go. We can bond up the old GIM here. Alright, accept that bond. There we go. And now we have members. Alright, we're not quite done our fashion scape. Just got back from eating supper, but gotta finish our fashion before we can actually start playing the game. Now that we've done the Halloween event, we can choose any of these colors of skin. I was gonna go like the total black, but that's what my main is right now, so I'll do something different. I'll go the white. Or changes have been applied. And then I screwed up in the character creation screen and I just left the hair color as normal. So I think those are free now. So I'm gonna go into Falador, and we're almost done our Fashionscape detour at the start of our account creation here. Alright, now I only have 5 coins, so if it isn't free, like I thought it was, Oh, geez, busy guy. Already, this guy here. If it isn't free, then I'm screwed. Okay, nice. I think we're gonna be a little bit wacky on this guy. That one's alright. There we go. Oh yeah. Now that we have our fashion figured out, now we can finally go play the game. Oh my god, I was at a run. The highwayman. Hey, I had kind of like an order of things that I was gonna do. It was just a random order and what I could think of in my head last night, but this wasn't the first thing that I was gonna do, but uh, upon walking to Falador and back, it's very apparent that my run energy is gonna be a big problem. And if you didn't know, every 10 levels in agility, you get to like the next threshold. So if I get to level 10 agility, it'll save me 25 seconds on going from 0 to 100 run, which is not a lot when you think about it, because it's like it takes, like right now at level 1, it takes 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go from 0 energy to 100%. But that 25 seconds in my mind, what I'm thinking about it, it's a permanent buff to the account, so I will always be saving 25 seconds for the rest of this account if I just get level 10 agility right now, and it doesn't take very long, so that's kind of my thought process on that. Well, I missed it, but I got a collection log Mark of Grace, but I didn't even pick it up. So I don't know where it went, but you can see in my chat box, collection log Mark of Grace. But I don't have it, so maybe it's up here. Oh yeah, I must have just walked past it. Oh, no way he's getting more agility after I just flamed him for already getting 10 agility. Alright, I'm gonna ambush him when he comes down here. I got the flame ready to go. No way, we have the same hair too. Wait. That's so funny. I didn't even look at his hair. Yeah, I think this will be the level. 10 laps for 10 levels. That's quite nice if that works out that way. Yep, there it is. I think I'm gonna start the Restless Ghost quest now. Wait, I didn't know that these rats aggroed onto you, man. I was just walking past them. Everything is dangerous right now, isn't it? Only got 10 health. I am gonna work towards getting to the witch's house, and that's a little detour that I made just because we're a hardcore group, just to get my HP levels up quite a bit. But I still have quite a bit of things to do before I do the witch's house, so it's gonna be a little bit dangerous for a while. And there we are, the Restless Ghost completed. 1000 prayer XP. Level 9 prayer right off the bat. Let's go. So I'm just gonna bang out a couple more of these easy starter quests, and I'll check back in when I finish those. 7 coins for a knife? What the? Oh, I didn't show it earlier, but we got a uncut ruby as soon as I walked out of the portal. What did we get now? An uncut sapphire. There we have it, the sheep shear quest complete. What crafting level do I get from that? Level 3 crafting. Well, I forgot the egg, so I had to go and get that, but there is cook's assistant done. How much cooking levels do I get? To level 4 cooking. Alright, well, I lasted as long as I could without resorting to the dark side, but now I think it's time to pickpocket until level 5. Alright, there's level 5 thieving. Now you'd think that I would go to the cake stall in Ardoin with that, but actually you'd be wrong. There's quite a bit better methods of getting early food, I would say, nowadays. Well, I'm not really after food, I would say. I'm gonna go do the wines in Varlamore, that one, but I think before I go do that, I'm gonna get my agility up to 20, because I watched Bowl do it and it didn't take him very long, so I'm just gonna go get 20, and then I'll head on over to Varlamore to show you guys the new method. I'm sure you've seen it if you've seen any Iron Man content, but it'll be a first time for me trying it, so I'll have to figure it all out. Before I was gonna do the agility, I was looking for the cheese, but I don't remember where it is. Maybe it's in the witches. Okay, yeah, there it is. I went and I grabbed the garlic because that's what I thought it was, but okay, it's in the witch's house. Alright, here is our permanent buff of 20 agility on the account. I'm gonna be honest, I only looked up how many seconds you save with level 10, so I know that it's at least more than 25 seconds for level 20. But yeah, that took a little bit longer, 38 laps. Where are the Sage's Greaves when you need them, right? But anyways, I'm gonna buy some more wines from the store here. And then I'm gonna head over to Varrock and do the Children of the Sun quest so that I can go to Varlamore. So this is something kind of interesting that I noticed while I was walking. When I click on the settings for the group, and then I click on group storage, like there's like tasks that you can do to like unlock more group storage. Like this one says, have any member of the Iron Man group open the storage with the boots from this dungeon. I'm still 10 HP, so I'm gonna be honest, I'm too chicken to do it. I think it's pretty safe, as long as you just like get a skeleton to hit you at the ankles. But I'm still just not gonna bother. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't realize that there was like tasks that you can do to unlock more storage. Wait, what? I might have broke it. Now this thing's not opening. Oh, I think my game's just lagging. Oh no, my first DC. Oh, and I am DCing hard. Holy. Yeah, my chat works, but I can't click on anything in the game. That's crazy. Just came across another imp on my way over to do the Children of the Sun quest. Let's see if we get a feed or something. Ooh, a mind talisman. Kind of cool, I guess. So I forgot to buy tools when I was in Lumbridge, but actually it looks like there's no knife in this one, which is kind of weird. But I will buy the hammer, the chisel, and there's no spade. Yeah, there's a couple of things missing from this one, which is pretty weird. Can I buy these? I can buy these? Wait. Should I? wait. I just want to see if I can. Ah, okay. Alright, well that was super easy. There's just a part where I just followed a guy for a little bit, but there we go. We have access to Varlamore. I'm a little bit worried about going to Varlamore because I don't actually know like what attacks you over there, and I am still only 10 HP. So before we go over there, I am gonna go to the museum, but when we go over there, we're gonna have to be pretty careful, I think. No way, look at who I ran into. I wasn't even paying attention to what he was doing. That's funny. Alright, this should be everything. And it should be 9 Slayer and 9 Hunter. Very easy levels there. And we are out of here. So I think there's nothing left to do here. I would have liked to have gotten that knife and the spade from Lumbridge, but I forgot to do that, so I'll have to do that at another time. But I'm going to go to Varlamore and get those wines from the top of the Hunters Guild house thingy. And then we sell them to somebody in Alderan, I think. I don't know, I'll figure it out while I'm doing it. I'll bring you guys with me. Yeah, so I thought I saw this somewhere in somebody else's video, but you can't use this bank because it's only if you have access to the Hunter Guild, but you can just use this bank anyways, so I have no idea why this is a thing. But yeah, so apparently it's just, I think it's up in this house, I want to say. Is there a ladder? Oh yeah, there is. And we go to the top, and then there's supposed to be a wine on the floor that you can sell for like, I don't know, it's like 700, 500, 700, I don't know, you can sell it for a lot, and then all you do is you just world hop. And I've rebound my keybinds so that page up and page down on my keyboard is world hopping. So this is just super easy for me. I don't even click on anything. I just click on my keyboard. Yeah, I'm gonna do this for, I don't know, probably an hour and see how much money I can get from this. Alright, it's been about an hour. Works out pretty good as well because I just got a full inventory. And I gotta say, I'm a little bit surprised at some of the people that I saw doing this. There's some people that are like level 70 and like pretty close to 80 doing this, and I saw some 60s. Like, what the heck are those people still doing this for? But I was able to get up to 280. I'm gonna keep 10. I'll keep 15 because I'll put 5 in the group storage because these heal 16, so it's gonna be a juicy heal for me. Um, and I do think that a lot of people were like hopping manually by like clicking on their world hopper. I'll just show you guys real quick just in case you are also planning on doing this. Uh, this is just what you can do. It's called world hopper, and then you can just set your uh, keybinds for whatever you want here, and then just make sure that this one's checked so that you don't hop to a PvP world or whatever if you're on a hardcore. So yeah, I don't think that a lot of people are using that because I mean I caught up to a lot of people a bunch of times and then I would absolutely dust them. So so you don't have to be one of those people anymore. Anyways, I don't know where to sell this. I think it's in Alderan. And I don't really want to look it up, so I think I'm gonna try the wine trader here, and I think that would make the most sense to me. But there's supposed to be somebody that will buy it for 700 each, no matter how much they have in stock. So we'll go over there and we'll see if that is indeed the person. Hey, we got our first bead from a imp. All right, is this the place? Antonius. Eclipse red. Oh yeah, look at that. There's 1700. 700 coins. All right. So can I swap? Shift click. Um, I got these up in the Hunters Guild thingy. Oh my god, 185k. 3 hours, 36 minutes, 185k. That's right. I will put a little bit of this in the group storage for the boys. Put like, I don't know, 50k in here for the boys. I'm gonna save the rest for myself. That's right. Alright, well, now that I put 50k in the group storage, I've got 135k, so the only thing really to do is go shopping with it. Come on now. I'm not gonna do that for an hour and not spend this gold. So my first purchase is gonna be this fleece gown. And their cape had a little bit of defense. I think the gloves have defense on them. I need the pink skirt later on for a quest, so I might as well. And unfortunately, some of our fashion scape is going to be going here, but still pretty drippy, I'd say. Now I'm going to buy a Staff of Air because the way that magic works is different now. Each strike can hit the same, and you just have to reach the level to be able to cast that. So like when I reach level 5, then Wind Strike can hit the same as what a Water Strike can, and so on and so forth. Apparently these Iron Men, hardcore group Iron Man bracers, which I didn't even know these were a thing, they are better than these leather gloves for everything but crush, so I'm just gonna drop those. Alright, I don't really know how much do these cost. 330. Just buy like 10 and see how much this is. Yeah, that was 1,000. So I'll just buy like 2,000 mind. And I'll just come back if I need some chaos. And we'll buy the same for all of these elemental runes. I'll buy 2,000 of each. Alright, there we go. We have lots of casts for things now. I'll just come back when I... Oh! I'm getting attacked! Uh-oh. It's a fight. And there it is. The new plan... Or not the new plan, but the plan is to train magic on imps and try to get some beads. And out front of Falador is a classic spot for a bunch of these. There's 3 here right now, just randomly. But if there is no imps here, I don't know where this one went. If there is no imps here, I'm gonna go train on the cows. Oh, no way, it went all the way into the castle. Yeah, I'll just leave this one. But yeah, if there's no imps, then I'll just cast on the cows and wait for the imps to come back in front of the castle. And that's how I'm gonna train. Probably just get a few more HP levels and then I'll go to the witch's house. Right, I just hit magic level 6. These have a 10% water weakness, so I'll just keep using water from now on. Dang, a 4. Yeah, it's gonna be really fast with the water strike, I think. Oh no, a duplicate white bead. Well, at least I'm on a group, so I can put that in the group storage. Oh no way, a white bead right away, so I'm already 2 out of 4. But that was really fast. That was like right after that dupe white bead. Oh my god, right after that yellow bead, a red bead. I keep clicking stop record, but I'm 3 out of 4 already. You know, I can't be too nice to put all this stuff in this group storage. I gotta troll a little bit so that whoever opens it up is like, why is there burnt bread in here? Gotta troll a little bit. We do a little bit of trolling. A duplicate yellow bead. I will be putting these into the group storage. Oh, nice, a blue wizard hat. I'll take that for sure, but that means that our fashion scape is totally out now. Unlucky. Hey, there it is, the black bead. Let's go. I can go complete the imp catcher and get my amulet of accuracy. Alright, well, we've already got all the beads for this, so this should be pretty easy. Nice, there's imp catcher completed, and we got a bunch of magic XP and amulet of accuracy, which will be my best in slot amulet for a long time, I'm sure. Alright, what HP did I get? 12? Well, I guess that's gonna be good enough. I'm gonna go try to do the witch's house. Alright, I haven't done this in a long time. I don't remember how to do this at all. Oh my god, an 8? Oh, another 8? Another 8? Oh my god. I'm getting smoked a little bit. Alright, these are the easy ones, I think. Yeah, it's over. Alright, I think the wolf is the last creature here. Should be sitting him down pretty soon. And there it is. Is he the last one? Yep, I can grab the ball, and that is quest complete as long as I don't get caught by the witch. Alright, there it is, quest complete. 6,000 HP and level 25. Huge for the hardcore. Oh my god, I'm level 20 and you need 21 to work this tunnel. That's so unlucky. I got a good tip from one of the Discord homies about the Cador, or the Chronicle. Forgot that this thing was even a thing, so I'll buy a bunch of these. Okay, yeah, we'll just have 12 for now. And actually, on my way up to the Druidic ritual, I think I'm going to try to do this task that is to get 2 slots. I'll just go grab the boots right now. Alright, we made it through safely. A spider was dogging on me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. It kept hitting 7s and 5s and all kinds of stuff. Here we go, we got our fancy boots. Now I just have to open the group storage, I think, with these. And then I get 2 extra bank spaces in the group storage. Alright, this is a little bit scary here. Oh my god, run. Level 22 skeletons. Alright, we made it past. We can finish this, and with this we unlock the herblore skill. It's one of the hardest skills on an Iron Man to train. So that's why I've been saving this lamp. Can I use it? Nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna be sending all my lamps towards herblore because I think herb is like the hardest to train. So there we go, Druidic Ritual complete. With the Druidic Ritual complete, my goal kind of shifts now. We're really getting into the nitty-gritty of training the Hunter skill. But in order to do Hunter, I first need to get 56 woodcutting because then I have a chance at, like a decent chance at getting magic logs when I do the Hunter rumors. And before I do woodcutting, I want to get my crafting to level 35 because then I can make the 2 low-level bags and they can hold 14 furs and 14 meats. So it's like an extra 13 inventory slots per bag. So it's going to be like a huge help for me that has crappy run energy, and it's going to take me forever to get to everywhere I'm going because I don't have fairy rings and all that. So I think 35 crafting is going to be worth it. So I'm just going to be doing total random quests that, well, they're not totally random. I'm just going to be doing quests that give crafting experience, woodcutting experience, and then I'll just be leveling both of those up to 56 I want for woodcutting and 35 I want for crafting. And then after that, then we can start our hunter grind. Right, there we go. Goblin Diplomacy, we got 200 crafting XP. So we got 2 levels out of that. Right, there is Misthalin Mystery done, and that is crafting level 9. I have no idea how dangerous this is, but hopefully I don't get eaten alive by wolves. I mean, I am 25 health. Got stuff that heals 16 if I really get hit hard here, but I don't think this is too bad. I think it's sketchy if you're 10 health, but oh, got hit by a lot of things there. Still a little bit scary at higher health, not gonna lie. Alright, I think we are free and clear. I got pretty lucky with this log balance. I looked at what the agility was, and you need level 20, so hopefully I don't fail it too many times, but definitely was worth training the extra 10 levels. It's already paying off. There is Dwarf Cannon complete, 750 crafting. Do we get any levels? I think we got 3 levels, maybe 2, something like that. Oh my gosh, look at the movement. Tyler Ninja Blevins, I'm not seeing enough movement out here, right? 2000 woodcutting up XP gets us all the way up to 13. There is Murder Mystery done, 1400 crafting XP. And we're up to 17 already without really training it at all. Right, there is level 15 woodcutting, so we can go do that other quest for more woodcutting XP now. Oh my gosh, my first quest boss. I don't know if I'm gonna survive. Well, there we have it. The riveting tale of a lily pad labor dispute. Completed after defeating Lord Cuthbert the Dread. Or something like that. It's a very tough fight. 2000 woodcutting XP, so we got 4 levels. Almost the 5th. I haven't checked in a while, but the next thing that I want to do is the Goblin General RF or a recipe for disaster subquest. But I think in order to start RFD, which I think is what this is. You need a green man's ale and a fruit blast. I just got the Eye of Newt from the Taverley dude. So that was easy. And then I just got this from Varrock by Toby. And the Green Man's Ale, there's like a shop in Alderan, which is where I'm heading right now. But then the Fruit Blast, you have to make your own, so I'm gonna have to head all the way up to the gnome, like the tree. I think it's the gnome stronghold. The big tree with the king in it. And I'm gonna have to see if I can do that, because I don't even know if I can do that. And then after that, I have to get 10 cooking, so I'll probably just end up fishing or some shrimp and cooking them till I get to 10 cooking. So here it is, it's just the bartender. A Green Man's Ale. I just realized I'll have to keep this in mind. That shop sells jugs of wine for 1 coin, and they have unlimited supply, right? So you don't have to hop, and you can buy like 50 at a time or whatever. And there's a bank right here. So if I do run out of jugs of wine, I'm not going to be going back to Draenor, that's for sure. I'll be coming over to Alderan. You don't know where Alderan is, it's just here. This is Varlamore, this big city of Varlamore. And this is Alderan, and then you just take this boat, and that's how you get here. I think I've decided that I'm going to do Elemental Workshop 1 and 2. It really just depends if I can get the smithing levels, because I'm pretty sure I can get the mining levels. But you have to get up to 30, and so I don't know, it just depends how hard smithing is to train up. I'll probably have to look up what kind of quests I gotta do for that. But anyways, I realized I still need 2 magic levels at least for that, so while I'm walking, everywhere I'm walking, I'm just gonna shoot things while I'm walking. I might as well not waste XP. And yeah, I'm just gonna do that for 2 levels, so if you see me at 20 magic, that's why. As I was walking, I just remembered that there was this thing. I mean, I need to go here to buy hunter supplies anyways, because it's the only hunter shop that I know of, and I don't want to look up a different one, because I already know where one is. So I could just go there, and then it'd still be a pretty long walk, but at least it'd be a lot shorter of a walk than what I'm doing right now. Well, I guess it'd be kind of the same. Yeah, I think I'll try to do that, the Nightmare Zone telly. Your brain is insufficiently experienced for Nightmare Zone. What the hell does that mean? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to use this yet. What about Castle Wars? Oh, nice, we can use the Castle Wars one. Alright. Well, that's pretty much the same thing, it's just a little bit of a ways out. So yeah, I'll go buy those hunter equipment from that shop. Right, here we are. Let's trade this guy. We're gonna need a butterfly net. I'll just buy a bunch of butterfly jars. Okay, and then we got those. I don't know what the magic box does. I've used the noose one before. Buy like 5 bird snares. Buy like 10 box traps. Seizing stick. Yeah, I think that's all that we should need. Alright, well I finally made it over to the Gnome Stronghold. I talked to Blurberry over at the bar, and I read his cocktail guide, and he gave me all the ingredients to make a fruit blast. But I don't have the cooking. You need level 6 cooking. So instead I'm just gonna buy all the supplies from the dude over here to make 4 of these, so that the rest of the dudes in the group don't have to go through all this stuff. So that place over there doesn't have a cocktail glass, so I think I can just buy the pre-made stuff, because the pre-made stuff doesn't work for the quest. And then if I just drink it, then yeah, I get the cocktail glasses, so there we go. There's my little workaround. Oh my gosh, I burned 8 in a row there. That was really bad. Oh, okay, well, we at least got 6, but I need 10. And there we go, level 10 cooking. Now I will go make those, I don't even know what you call it, cocktail. I'll go make that, and then I'd be able to do this quest. Okay, let's figure out how to do this. So I just mix it, fruit blast, create, with sliced lemon. Oh no, I did buy extra lemon. Oh no, okay, I see. There we go, there's one. I don't remember ever doing this. Oh my god, I clicked eat twice. Oh, I would have been so mad. I just leveled cooking from this. Alright, there we go. These guys are gonna wonder why the heck is there 3 fruit blasts in the group storage. And I might just not say anything. Alright, there we go. We have started the recipe for disaster quest. We have that all done. Now I think I can start the Goblin General subquest. To do the Goblin quest, I'm looking at the item list that I need, and I had everything except for fishing bait, charcoal, and some more blue dye. So I'm gonna have to go get that stuff. I was lucky I had 1 extra orange to make orange slices, or I'd have to go back to the stronghold. I have here the slop of compromise. I think I just use it on them. And there we go. Got some crafting, farming, and cooking XP. That was all the way up to level 9 farming. Nice. 15 cooking and 19 crafting. I wanted to do nature spirit, but in order to do nature spirit, I first have to do rune mysteries and priest in peril. So I'll have to work on that, and I also have to make a silver sickle, which will take a little bit, so got a little bit of work to do before we can get this crafting level. There is rune mysteries complete. Gotta mine 50 of these before I can do the priest in peril. Priest in peril. Might be the first player ever in history to buy a iron longsword from the shop. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe you need one for a clue or something, but yeah. I have to melee or ranged the temple dog because magic doesn't work against it. And, you know, I probably should be going to do the waterfall quest first, but I looked it up, it only has 45 health and it only max hits a 3. So I'll just level up while I fight it, I think. And I'll just use the iron longsword. I think I am gonna go buy some stews though, because if I use my jugs, my attack is always gonna be 0. So I'm gonna quickly go buy some stews from Alderan. So the meat pie heals 12 in 2 bites, and the stew heals 11 in 1. So I think I'm just gonna buy some of both. Alright, I'm on my way. This is my inventory that I'm gonna be bringing. This is my melee gear. I debated whether I should try to get a weapon poison off of an Anku, but I figure it'll just be faster just to slam my head against the wall. And I mean, he's got 45 health. I know that my stats are kind of crap, but they should level up as I'm fighting him. I don't know, I guess we'll see. Alright, here we go. Let's see how bad this is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be here for a while, guys. We're just wrapping up the kill here. Holy crap. I don't know, you guys can probably look at the time thing down here to see how long that took, but I'm actually getting a little bit worried that I'm gonna lose this fight. Still got 3 health. I don't think I can hit a 3, and I hit a lot of zeros. This is what I've resorted to. Just try to walk under it, especially when I eat, because I've noticed he attacks faster than I do. So I'm just trying to get a 1-to-1 as best as I can. Oh my gosh, we got him. Holy crap, dude. I don't know, this is 4:12 now. I don't know what that said before, but felt like forever, I'll tell you that. And there we have it, the Priest in Peril quest is completed. And more importantly, we now have access to Mauritania. And I think with that, I'm going to be done for today. I'm really tired. We got a few more quests still before I can... Eesh, that's a prayer. A few more quests still before I can just start leveling crafting. And then I'll have to level wood cutting, and then we can finally start our hunter grind. I hope to do that in the next episode, but we'll see where things take us. Later.